Heyo everyone, it is your favorite Nekomata wizard, Tama here, and today we are witnessing the blossoming of a new era in female-oriented gaming. I honestly didn't think games geared toward us could get any better, but this upcoming title really takes the cake. Let me introduce you to Silent Whispers, a newly announced first-person urban fantasy romance adventure that I'm super excited to see. We are no longer being stuck in closed box dating scenarios or waiting on the edge of a cliff to see a new game update just to see how our relationships are progressing. I'm honestly blown away by the visuals of this game as it's clearly using Unreal Engine 5. Just look how detailed the guys look. It almost feels like I could reach out and touch them. The aura of this trailer is telling me this game is not going to be the run-of-the-mill romance game. This clearly is aiming for something more immersive, cinematic, and a lot more dangerous feeling. So let's see what else we can gather about this game via the trailers. We need to talk about the love interest. We have 3 of them shown in this trailer, and they are all gorgeous. I'm honestly having a hard time picking who I would want to date. Or maybe I can date all of them at once? Either way, let's take a look at each guy. Our first love interest is Alric, who has a very familiar feel of a man who is in absolute charge and is possibly morally dangerous. How can you be afraid of this man and yet be so drawn to him at the same time? It feels almost criminal. I would not be surprised if dating him would be filed under enemies to lovers in the AO3 tags. Also, he has fiery wings? Is he a demon? I am very intrigued. The second love interest is Theron, who looks oh so tasty with his golden skin and very wild appearance. I'm honestly happy to see a darker skinned love interest because I don't think we have enough of them. I could tell this guy is most likely a troublemaker. And do we have a werewolf theme for him? Is he actually a werewolf? Yes, please! And what is with the chains? Does it symbolize this character trying to hold himself back? Or perhaps something else is holding on to him and he wants to be freed? I need to know more. Our last love interest, Valen, feels so dangerous in a different way. It's as if he'll break under my touch if I get too close to him. But he looks so pretty in comparison to the other 2 guys. Out of all of them, I really want to know his story and what his deal is. He's giving me some cold vibes both literally and figuratively. Out of the 3 love interests, he seems the most mysterious to me, with very little of him being revealed, aside from the scary burst of ice crystals and him sitting all alone on a throne in the middle of nowhere. I will say there does seem to be a common theme amongst all the love interests, a sense of danger. A typical roster of love interests in a romance game is usually run-of-the-mill with safe options and little to worry about fallout. But these guys? I have this sense that I had to be very careful when interacting with them. One wrong move, and our relationship progress could be at risk. It makes me wonder if this game will really take our choices into account and give us consequences. If so, then that means we won't always be in a bubble of happiness with our chosen guy. I feel like Silent Whispers is going to deliver a much different experience of dating than what we are used to. It leaves me curious on how the gameplay will be, since this is clearly not following the typical romance setup. Will this game be more of an open interaction setup where we can go find and meet these guys versus being locked to a menu screen? I sure hope so. If I had to pick what really grabs my attention in a game, it's always the world building and the visual presentation. And from what I've seen so far, Silent Whispers looks like it's going to deliver. The world concept was written by Hampton Fancher, who is known for his work on Blade Runner. What? The fact that Archosaur Games partnered with them to bring us the world of Silent Whispers makes me even more excited. I know Unreal Engine 5 is known for stunning visuals, but here it feels like it's doing much more than that. The added realism in the tears, skin texture, and those hyper-realistic facial expressions makes the characters feel anything but soulless. Just from the trailer alone, I already feel pulled in, and it makes me really curious about how the full experience will play out once we're actually in the game. Everything looks incredibly promising, especially with how they're using the first-person perspective and the cinematic presentation. It is incredible how hyper-realistic this game is. Like, what do you mean there's ray tracing and even clothing imprints on the love interest's skin? And no, I'm definitely not trying to use this as an excuse to look at those abs, but honestly, I've never seen this kind of level of realism in a game before. Don't even get me started with the muscle movement and the way the guy sweats. I'm just sweating just thinking about it. Did I mention this game is planned to be a multi-platform game? No more being locked to just our mobile devices and crying about storage space just to play an amazing game. I have a hard time imagining a game that uses Unreal Engine 5 would stay locked to our phones and tablets. This game deserves to use the power of our PCs to further immerse us in this world. I've already been registered to be among the first to play Silent Whispers when it launches, and I've also joined their Discord server to stay up to date with the latest news and to keep you all informed. If you're interested as I am, links to pre-register and join their Discord server is in the description below. Thank you, Archosaur Games, for letting me have a first look of this trailer because honestly, I think you got the target audience right here. I am so excited for this game. I can't wait to play it. Hey, if you need content creators for this game, I'm totally willing to be a content creator. Let me play this game, please. I want to play. And with that, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're excited as I am because I cannot wait to play this game. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!